Hey to all my beautiful neighbors, welcome on Brit's Block. I am Brit. As you come in, please like this video. It helps me to get in the algorithm and seen by more people. Also, if you would be so kind to tell your neighbors, families, and friends to come on over to Brit's Block and find out what's going on. I'm trying to get back on track. I know I've been slack, but I'm trying to get back. And then turn on your notification bell so that you will be informed whenever I upload a new video. And if you want to be a blessing to my channel, you can at Cash App, $, on Brit's Block, memberships $1.99, super stickers, super thanks, all that. And you know, those are announcements, and please govern yourself accordingly. And happy Thursday to everyone. I hope that everybody had a wonderful day. And as you wind down for the night, that you're going to have a good night. Baby, I don't drink some Dr. Pepper. So we going to pray that I go to sleep sometime soon. But I did get my nap in now. Anyway, I like to listen to Steve Harvey and Shirley Strawberry Letter. So as I be listening to them, I be having some things I want to say. So if Steve and Shirley got something to say, I got something to say too. So I want to do a little segment, I think. It's going to be called Chocolate Covered Commentary. Yep, Chocolate Covered Commentary. Now, Shirley, she is going to read, the letter. That's her job. And y'all be like, Britt, you don't ever like to read. You're right. I think growing up, being in music so early, and we would talk songs by listening. They would give us the words. They would play the keys on the keyboard. So I've been such an audible learner all my life. And it's easy for me to listen. I can hear everything you're saying just fine and pick up what you're saying. And I can read just fine, so don't think I can't read. Britt can read. Sister got about it. We all can read over here. But I'm more of an audible learner. If I read something, I'm skimming for the answer. That's about it. But anyway, we're going to get into this first little strawberry letter, and I'll be back with my commentary.
He moved her in to take care of me. Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband and I have been married for 4 years, but we've been together for 12 years. We've been back and forth with a lot of our decisions. At first, we didn't think we had to get married to make our relationship work. I changed my mind and wanted a wedding. Now, here we are. After saying we did not want any children, we have a 4-month-old daughter. I'm 43, so as you know, it's harder for older moms. I went back into the office a month ago. My husband is a flight attendant, so his schedule is all over the place. He suggested that one of our good friends move in temporarily to help us with our daughter. She's divorced and in between jobs, so he offered to pay her. I thought it was a sweet gesture, but now I'm sick of her. Honestly, I'm sick of both her and my husband, and it's only been 2 weeks. I can't focus while I'm working because I'm worried about what's going on with my baby, my husband, and our friend while I'm not at home. There is a nice day bed in our baby's room, but our friend chooses to sleep on our couch so she can watch TV at night. She's more of my husband's friend than mine, so I expected him to tell her to sleep in the bed and not on our other furniture. But I should have known he wouldn't do it because they sit up all night keying and playing cards. I can hardly sleep now because if they get quiet in the living room, I go peek in there to make sure nothing's going on. She is more of a problem than a helper. How do I break the news to her that she's got to go? How do I get my husband to be okay with my decision?
So let me start by saying, first of all, she seemed to be a confused person. Because it's like up and down. They together for 12 years and been married for 4. And maybe it's just me. I don't want to date nobody the rest of my life. I don't. I rather if we gonna be together, we get married, settle down and do it right inside a guy's eye. I know some people don't believe in that. That's just my belief. But to be together 4 years, I didn't feel like we needed to be, married. Now we need to marry. Then they didn't want to have any kids. And, now I want a baby. And then you want a baby at 43 years old. Girl, bye. Babies are a lot. And I feel like when you get to the age of 40, You set in your ways. It's over. You want it this way, you want it that way. You don't want to hear all that noise, all that crying, all that. You don't want to hear that. You know, you rather this at 43 have grandkids, so when they get on your nerves, you can sit them on over to their mama house and be like, "Come get your baby." I don't want. I'm tired. I don't want to hear it no more. But she decided, you know, at 43, they got a 4-month-old baby to have a child, and now she's going back to work. Then she says that her husband is a flight attendant. He's gone all the time. And to help her out, he decided they talk about having a friend to come and move in the house with them. She's divorced and in between jobs. Now help me with this. This girl is divorced. They didn't say she was homeless. They didn't say she had nowhere to stay. They just say she was divorced in between jobs. So if you need a babysitter, that's what she should have been. She shouldn't have had to move in with you from the beginning. That's my opinion. Because if evidently she still had somewhere to stay, because she didn't say, well, she's homeless and she's between jobs. She didn't say she between jobs. And my husband, you know, he wanted to pay her to babysit. Okay, we pay her babysit when you were out there in the airplane going to work. She can come and watch the baby while I'm at work. When I get home from work, she can go home. And when you off, you can keep the baby. It wouldn't have been nobody moving in. And so now she like, you know, I want her to sleep on the couch. Tell her. If you don't want somebody doing something in your house, you the woman of the house. Most likely a man ain't gonna say nothing. They so passive, they'll look over it like whatever. Tell her to go in the bed, in their day bed, in their baby room and sleep on the couch. She want TV, take the TV in there with her. Better yet, go home and watch your TV. But since y'all don't ask her to move in, and then all of a sudden now it's his friend. It was our friend at the beginning. Now that she done pissed off, it's his friend. I would nice to say, look, I don't mean no harm. I don't want you in my furniture in here. I don't, you know, want my couch to be weighed down by the sleeping on there. It's a day bed in the baby room. You know, you can take the TV in there, or get you a little TV, or watch the TV on your phone. Whatever you got to do. I don't want you sleeping on my couch. And if she don't like it, then, you know, there go the door. You the woman of the house. You make the rules in this house. And then you like, you at home, at work, I can't concentrate, you know, because I'm worried about them. So my question to that is, if you worried about that and you don't trust your man, in the 12 years y'all been together, was he stepping out on you sometime or another? Because you said y'all been through a lot of stuff. Is that one of the issues? Because if that was one of the issues, and I know I don't really trust you around women, and even if I see how you move around her, she ain't moving in there. That's your fault for saying go ahead. Now you at work, you can't concentrate, you got to get something done, and all you think about is your baby daddy, your husband at home with that girl. You making it hard on yourself. And then she say at night, I can't sleep. Baby, if anybody know me, know that I love to sleep. I love a nap. I'm going to get my rest. If I don't get nothing in this world, I'm going to go to sleep. And here you are up all night long walking, and you can't even sleep hard because you got your ears on dog whisper ears. You can hear a dog whistle blowing because your ears are so keen to make sure, oh, it's quiet. Let me go see what they're doing. Then you got to run in there and peek. You ain't getting no rest. You go to work, you tired. You got bags up under your eyes. Look like you finna go on vacation with 10 suitcases up under your eyes because you ain't got no rest. Why? Because you at home worried about what your man doing in there with that girl that should be at her house. You put yourself in a situation and now you want to get out 2 weeks and you already mad, girl. I'm telling you, that girl wouldn't last that long. She wouldn't even last the period because she wouldn't be there. Because I would have been like, look, she can come here and babysit. You know, we can pay her to keep the baby. Since she ain't got no job, till she get a job, then we do what we got to do. But until then, you know, she can babysit, but she ain't staying the night. She ain't staying here. She has no, In my opinion, she don't have no reason. She didn't have no reason to stay, because I never heard you say she ain't got nowhere to live. And now you up all night. You like I said, you got bags in your eyes. You can't sleep. That man is not gonna tell that woman that, cause he don't. He work odd hours, so he may be up all night long. They in there kiki and haha playing cards, and you in there can't get no rest. If anything in this life, your house should be a house of peace. My rule at my house is this is the house of peace. Leave all foolishness at the door. I'm gonna be able to close my eyes and close if I sleep my front door and my back door open all night long, it's peace. I know that I got things covered. I ain't in here worried about somebody gonna break in. I ain't worried about anybody gonna take my man. You putting stress on yourself. At 43 years old, you should be more wiser than you are. But I feel as though this lady don't have a sense of just stick to one thing. She can change her mind. You just act like you change your drawers every day. you know, we were together 12 years. I didn't even be married. Oh, I said we ain't gonna have no kid. We gonna have a kid. Oh, that's my friend. Oh, that's not my friend. But at this point, baby, the problems that you going through are the problems that you created. Because if she gotta stay there, I'm gonna go in there and tell her, look, sis, don't sleep on my couch. I don't want nobody on there. This is not a bed and breakfast in here. It's a day bed in there. It's a day bed. That means if you go sleep in there in that bed, take the TV in there with you. Do whatever you gotta do to not sleep on my couch. And better yet, I would tell my husband, when you home and I'm in the bed, you in the bed. We in the bed together. You have no reason to be up all night long, kiki and haha and playing cards with another woman. Or you come in here and kiki and haha with me. I go to sleep, you go to sleep. Because that's the only way you're going to get some rest. Or until you put her out. So until then, I don't know what you're going to do. But y'all, that's all I got for you. I was just like, baby, it's so many ways to fix that problem. Number one is go ahead and tell her going back to her house or where she come from. Two, stop depending on your husband to do it because you see he's not. So you need to put on your big girl drawers and go in there and regulate. But anyway, y'all, I hope that y'all enjoyed my commentary and this new little segment called Chocolate Covered Commentary. Y'all leave y'all comments in the down in the comment section. And look, make sure you like the video. And if you're gonna listen to me talk, just hit like. I don't say all this long spiel, wasted all my good breath. Y'all know I'm on. Excuse me, y'all. I don't got choked up. Y'all know I'm on oxygen. But anyway, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all already know what to do. Let's have a wonderful day on purpose.
She got the news, the stories. Come over here, no worries.